Hello everyone, it's Fel here. Today we're going to be creating a little interior on Harv's Island. Here's a little sneak peek, but let's go ahead and get started. For this video, I wanted to talk more about creating interiors itself using Harv's Island and also taking photos of interiors. For this build specifically, I am creating it for me and Aurora's birthday. I do a birthday celebration for the two of us each year to take photos to post on Instagram, and I think it's so fun. So I thought I'd share kind of my process of it and hopefully give you some ideas for what you can do yourself. I always take these photos for Thanksgiving and Christmas and our birthdays, but there's lots of other excuses to take some cute photos with your villagers. So I hope this can kind of give you an idea of how to do so. But when I start off a room, I always pick out the wallpaper and the flooring first. I feel like it really sets the tone for the room. And for this theme, I just wanted to do like a cozy movie night or game night. And we're going to be celebrating our birthdays. So that's the direction I knew I wanted to go in. And then I also knew that I wanted to for sure use the projector screen and the Nintendo Switch if we were going to be playing some games, and then the paper chains. I found this item and I thought it was so cute. I knew I had to use it for our birthdays. So I go ahead and place those items down first. That way I can kind of create the room around those items and find what works with them. And then I'm just kind of finding what other items would be cute, how to frame the TV, give us a little table to put our snacks on and everything. And if you don't know, one great thing about Harv's Island is any items that you've ever picked up or crafted before are in here, and you can change the variations to anything you've ever had. I think it's so wonderful. But here I decided to use the festival balloons, and oh my gosh, they were the cutest thing ever. I haven't really used them before and I love this color variation, and it kind of gave me the color scheme for the room, which I thought was super fun. I kind of decided to go with like the pinks, purples, blues, and green. I thought it just looked so great and it already matched what we kind of had going on. And it was definitely fun to go outside of my comfort zone a little bit. I think one important thing to have in mind when creating a room like this is to have kind of like a color scheme. If you want to use specific colors or you want to use more neutral tones, and to have a time frame as well. I kind of go back and forth between doing more modern things and doing more like outdated things like in the past. Not really having technology, so I think that's good to kind of establish. And here of course we're having a little game night, so we know what we're going for, more present day vibes. We got our birthdays going on, so we have lots of presents out. And then we're just gonna choose some smaller items to fill in with some details. I think details are always important, and matching the food to the color scheme was so fun. Like there's so many cute like pink and blue pretzels, cookies, all that kind of stuff, and like I feel like I wouldn't normally use that, so I thought that was a lot of fun. And I wanted the room to have a little bit of a darker vibe to it. The lights are gonna be off, so I decided to place around candles, so I thought that would be super cute. We'll light things up. And then I added in some fancy lights above the projector to kind of fill in that area a little bit. And then a light above the couch. That way you can see a little bit of more of what's going on there. But now we're just gonna kind of focus on the details of the room. We're gonna sit down and see what we have going on so far and open up our camera phone. We'll get those angles that we have planned for the pictures and see what we think needs to be added in. I definitely think there needs to be some more details. Some more items on the walls, so we'll try adding those flowers, see if that's enough, and see what all we can do, and also check to see how that looks. I decided to change the colors. I feel like they fit better, even though I really wanted to try out the pink. We check to see how it looks with the lights off. And it's feeling super cozy in here, but I definitely don't think this is all we need to add yet. We're gonna focus back on the walls. You can see that I moved that flower, so that's one way to tell, like, is something in the wrong place? Could it be in a better place? And then I decided to fill up more of the floor. I felt like you could see a lot of the emptiness in the photo, so I decided to add in a little bit there to give more details and fill in the photos a bit more. There's going to be lots of trial and error, and it's pretty quick to move things around on Harv's Island, see what does and doesn't work. And then I added these little sack bags. I think it's so cute, and the fact that there's little pink bags to match the room. Oh my goodness. But next I decided to use some star fragments. You know, don't forget you can use the dropped items, but I thought they'd be cute to light up the room a little bit and add another little detail. And we swap out the ones in the back for the smaller versions. And then I decide to work on the walls next, add in the paper chains for the top part. Again, lots of trial and error. I didn't feel that those chains worked, so we got rid of them. And then after I take a look in the camera mode, I decide that we need a little bit more items on the wall. So we go ahead and do that. See which side looks better. So we go ahead and do that, and that is pretty much the final detail that we're gonna do for this build. Next up is such a fun step. It's dressing up your cute little villagers. Oh my goodness, I have to say, Aurora is a little harder to dress. She's a little bit round, but we made it work. We got our party hats on, we got our matching sweatshirts. We are just too cute. And now we're gonna go ahead and start posing and place us down where we want to be. You can put your villagers anywhere you want. You can have them do any reactions that you want. So I decided to go ahead and keep in mind, like, this is our little birthday celebration. So I have her doing the little dance. She's smiling and everything. It's so cute. But you can also test them out and see what you like best. So I tried out the poses before and I decided to go with Jammin' instead. And then for me, I decided to use the confetti reaction. Oh my gosh, I love this reaction. It's adorable. Let's go ahead and start taking some photos. We'll zoom out and you can kind of see the idea that I had for the room really came together. There's plenty of details in the room. You can kind of get a good look of everything. And I noticed that the room felt a little dark, so I decided to go ahead and change the lighting, add a bit more lighting to the room. There's custom lighting with Happy Home Paradise. And then I decided to retake the pictures. Now we're doing our little poses, and I think about how I want my character to be posed when I take the picture, and I really like her little arm up in the air. I think that's so cute, so I go ahead and make sure to hit the photo button then. And then we're gonna go ahead and focus on the pictures of the room. I think it's fun. You can take little personalized pictures with your villagers, or you can take pictures of the whole interior. This is the main view of the room that I had in mind, was this straightforward view. I'm gonna go ahead and move us around. So we have two different poses. We have us standing up front, and then we have us playing some little games. You can go ahead and change the reactions. So since we're gonna be playing some games or watching a movie, I did the laughing and the encouraging. I thought those are two cute reactions for this. And then I go ahead and get these angled photos. You can really see everything in this picture. I feel I make sure to get the chains at the top, and then also the little things on the floor. And we go ahead and try and get it from the other angle, then also that straightforward angle as well. And then we're just gonna take as many photos as we feel is necessary until we're happy with the product. And then we'll go ahead and look through our camera roll real quick, make sure we feel we have plenty of photos, and pick out the ones that are your favorites. Now that we've gone through our photos, I did want to say one tip that I like to give for doing interiors specifically for photos is to change the position of the chairs or couches or anything like that and turn them. So here I went ahead and turned the couch around, and then we can go ahead and take a cute little photo with us all facing the same way. I know with Thanksgiving, what I did was I put chairs on one side and benches on the other. That way those villagers could turn around and they could all be facing the camera. But yeah, I hope this video could give you a good idea on how I take my photos with my villagers for events or anything like that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing or leaving a like. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.